see, I forgot to take some video of after I haven't had them stripped. But I've stripped, cleaned, and started painting all the arms. This is the blue, it's just rattle can stuff. I don't know how well it'll stand up, but we'll see. All the parts are clean. These are the right side legs. I'll do the yellow on those afterwards, but you can see it's coming out pretty good. The blue is a little bit darker than the normal. These are the extension columns. That's the natural color. You can see that has already been painted. It's a little darker. Not a big deal. Big thing is trying to figure out how to do the columns. So we'll work on that after we get the rest of the stuff painted. So yeah, that's one side. Those are the other pieces, and then this is the other side. These have already been painted. So yeah, working on those. Looking forward to getting it put back together so I can get some cars in the air and start working. Get back to you later. Alright, so here we are in the final stages of painting, I think. We've got all the pieces done in blue. All the arms, the extensions, the columns. You can kind of see there. Looks like I'm not doing a very good job on that side. I need to go touch that up, but the carriages are done. The bases are all phosphoed and cleaned and painted. The other two bottom arms. So now what's left is just to get the yellow on. I've got some John Deere yellow there. So I'm gonna get these. I'm not gonna worry too much about them, but get the sides and the backs just to protect them a little bit. So yeah, that's where we are. Bring you back. Okay guys, another day at the shop working on the lift, getting it back together. Finally starting to finish painting, so I'm doing a little bit of touch up on these where I painted the tops yellow and got some on the others, so I'm touching that up. These are the four arms. They're all almost ready to go. Got all the columns and column extensions, the carriages, all of that is painted. This is the right side. That's the left side over there. Hydraulic cylinders are rebuilt. Didn't have to get new cables. Cables were good, lines were good. You can see the parts. I think I've talked about the parts. Teflon blocks, writing stuff, pulleys, all that stuff is new. Mechanisms over there. There's the first stage of the arms for that side. First stage of the arms for that side, and then you can see the pump and the reservoir and all that kind of stuff. I haven't finished cleaning that up yet. I'm gonna wait until I get the columns up and in place and clean that up before I bolt it onto that column, which you can see goes right there. The last portion right here is the crossbar, upper crossbar. So all that's been cleaned up and painted. The pulleys have been blasted and greased and all that fun stuff. Getting ready to put it back together. So yeah, hopefully before too long we'll be drilling holes and bolting the stuff to the floor. Alright, we'll catch up with you later. Okay guys, so interesting little dilemma. I'm trying to get the columns up on the bench so I can work on getting the carriages back in and put the extensions on. It's just so much easier when it's up higher on the floor. It just kills my back. So the problem I ran into is the engine hoist does not fit underneath there. So you use what you have. Car dollies. Put the sorry, I'm out of breath. Put the bench up on the car dollies, gets it up just enough to where the hoist can go underneath it. Yeah, not the safest in the world, but redneck at its best. All right, guys, we'll bring you back when we got some more progress. Oh, you can see in the back there, I got the cross member all put together, bolted in place. Pulleys are back on it. yeah, now we're working on the columns. We'll talk to you later. Okay guys, so here's what are called the slide blocks. Of course, grease, some put on the Teflon slide blocks. There's 8 shims that are, I guess, 2 per block. There's the part number from Rotary. I bought my parts from a place called SPI International, relatively quick shipping, and pretty responsive. So this is the carriage, if you want to call it that, and each of the Teflon glide blocks goes, let's see, it's kind of got a slot that it goes together in. So you put the shims on first. Let's see, it's supposed to fit really tight. There we go. So then you've got just a little U-channel, and that's what's rides inside the channel, inside that big channel. So you've got one on each side on the top and one on each side on the bottom. And as you can see, there's where they ride, in the bottom of that channel. So we'll grease up the channel real good, grease up the blocks real good. Use the engine hoist again to get that thing up here, because it's a big solid piece of metal. And then that, once you get the carriage unit down at the bottom and all set up, then you need to put the extensions on. And then we'll be ready to stand it up. All right, that is where we are, and when I get some more progress, I'll bring you back. Okay, so you see I got the blocks lubed up and on. The shims are in place. You can see there and there. I didn't know what to keep lube on, so I just kind of lubed everything. You can see very well. So that's the bottom block. Actually, you can see it can go side to side a little bit, but it's resting on the bottom there. And if you look at the top, you can see we're good. I don't see any light coming through. Maybe just a hair. Oh no, that's a hole. It's a drilled hole. So there is no light coming through. So I think we're good. The shims are right. Got a little side to side action, but that's to be expected. Up and down this way, it looks really good. So all right, I'll bring you back when I got some more progress. All right, guys. So this is actually the next day. This is the second column. I've got it all greased, and you can see the carriage is in there. They slide really nice once they're all greased up, and the Teflon blocks are in there. This is, like I said, this is the second column. First one is right there. You can see the carriage is in. It's all the way at the bottom. Don't have the extensions on yet. That will be one of the next things, as well as putting back together the locking mechanism. This is the one for that side. The other one is right there. So that one's already been cleaned up. I'll clean that one up tonight, and I don't have my white lithium grease with me, so it's at the house. So I'll have to do those. I'll put those together first thing tomorrow morning when I get back. Yeah, so then it's a matter of putting the extensions on, and then we're going to be trying to find the place where they go, you know, left and right, fore and aft, in the shop of where we want to position them. After that, it's drilling holes. So we're coming along. All right, we'll bring you back.